What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. What's happening? What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today in this live video, we will be setting up the Romeo cutter to do our very first puff cut. And for the puff vinyl today, we'll be using Econo Puff. And like I said, I have the brand new Caesar 24-inch cutter. Some might say, oh, it's not new. It's new for me. I just unboxed it yesterday, and that video went live earlier today. Make sure you check that out. But I want to say welcome. If you're watching this live, let me know in the comments. Welcome back. So we're going to go through everything. I kind of recorded this video earlier, but I realized at some point in the video, my microphone died. So we're coming back and we're going to do it live. All right. So I got the cutter there. I also have two colors of puff vinyl over here, again from Econo. And we'll be figuring out which one we want to do. We'll also be diving into the software, which is the Leonardo Design Studio. We'll be diving into that and see how we can bring in an SVG to get it ready to cut. Totally new at it, first time, so I'll be willing to take any pointers from some of y'all that have been working with it for a while. But we'll be doing bare minimum today, just trying to get this very first cut of the puff vinyl to see what's happening. So again, if you're live, comment live down below. Let me know what city and state you're watching in from. And are you a member of the Romeo and Juliet saga that Caesar got going on here? What vinyl cutter do you have? I know vinyl these days, right? Vinyl is a thing now. People act like they don't do, but everybody's doing, what's it called, DTF now. So we feel like, all right, we don't need vinyl cutters anymore. The vinyl cutters are still a relevant piece to your business. You can't get rid of it because somebody's going to come to you and they want just a single t-shirt, single color. You know, unless you have one of those beat down DTF machine in your house. Yep, I said beat down because I get all the different comments, all the different inboxes of how the machines are giving them headaches. I did drop a video and talking about some of the frustrations and sharing some comments from users of those DTF machines. So if you're one of those, let me know. But we'll still need vinyl cutters. You still can personalize names on the back of shirts. You still can do puff vinyls like we're about to do today. And there's so much more you can still do with the vinyl cutter. So the vinyl game is not anything that's going to go away. Right, so let me know where you're watching it from. We got live. D. Allison is in the building. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. Make sure we hit the like button on this video. And first, I'm going to jump over the table there and do a little run of the cutter. I still got to install the blade. All right, so I have my blade over here. We still have to install this into the cutter. We'll install that. I have it plugged in. I have the USB and everything connected to it. It's connected to the computer here. We're just going to get this vinyl loaded up. I got the heat press fired up. We'll be doing the whole thing today from start to end to see how this thing really cuts my puff vinyl from Econo. I got the software loaded up, like I said. So I'm going to realign my microphone here to see if y'all can still hear me. Let me reposition the camera for you. Make sure we are good. All right, let me know if you can see the camera there. Let's focus this. All right, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. I'm over here. Got the microphone in the way, so let's move that out of the way. All right, you can still hear me? Can you still hear me? I'm talking on the microphone. That's it. I'm about to drop a whole CD or something with the stand all straight. Move these out the way for now. So when I was doing the original setup, the unboxing video, I was trying to figure out what this was. So at one point I thought it was the base of the machine. So if you watch that video, you see me struggle to put it down here. That's not what it's for. It's actually this roll holder. Look, it holds this Econo roll. Oh, I got something in there. It holds this Econo roll really, really nicely for us. Look at that, right? So it's gonna go right in there and we're gonna load it up, something like this. So for now, I'm gonna put this right behind the machine. All right, and one thing about the machine here, it has these pinch rollers, right? We call them pinch rollers. And those pinch rollers have a little way of moving them. So if you hit there's a lever all the way over here on the far right side where the Caesar logo on the screen is, right behind that. Once you push that up, you're able to move these around. Or if you push it down, you're able to move them around. So the pinch roller should always be on top of the black marks on the bar over here. Always should be on that, or else your vinyl is going to start moving if you have it on a silver. So there's a few spots there. You can put it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 different spots you can remove these, realign your pinch rollers on. So I'm going to adjust that real quick. And for this blade, so this blade holder now, in here is the actual blade. So this machine, the machine comes with 2 45-inch blades. Not sure if y'all can see that just yet because of the blur and all that. But this easily just goes into here. Dropped it. All right, so there's a sharp end, clearly the blade side, but then the other side would drop right into this holder. And once you release it, it's right in there. All right. So one thing I struggle with when putting it in, I'm just going to move the head over a little bit. Let's zoom y'all in. That's the full zoom I have on that lens. All right, so when we're putting this in, there is let's see if I can get this focus. I can't get it focused. Let me get it focused for y'all because I want you to see where I messed up at. I can't get it focused. I think I hit the wrong button. There we go. Boom. Right there. All right, so this tool here, when you put it into the holder, make sure that this part right here, this ring, is actually all the way at the bottom. There's a black guide over there that's going to be resting on the top of this. If you leave it at the bottom, it's not going to be touching the vinyl. It's not going to be down far enough. So you want to make sure that is guide, that black guide, once you drop it in, is right pressing on the bottom here. I made that mistake earlier. I was trying to figure out why my vinyl wasn't cutting, but I think it's important for you to know that. Here we go. Bring the microphone with me. Microphone check. It's like, no. What's up, y'all? Who we got? We got Boston, Massachusetts in the building. All right, so I'm going to drop this now in this holder right here. There's a black holder right here. All right. Sorry, I can't move it any closer because of the zoom lens, but I'm going to drop it in here. And I'm going to release or loosen this pin until that guy drops all the way in there. And now we're going to tighten it up. All right, making sure it's nice and tight. That way we know for sure that it is going to be touching the vinyl. The next thing here on the screen, I'm going to hit the home button, which is the bottom left corner, and that's going to bring the head over to the starting point. Next, we're going to load up our vinyl in here before we jump over into the Silhouette, not the Silhouette, oops, into the Leonardo software. I have my vinyl here. This is Econo. This is the Kiwi. Yep, Econo Kiwi Puff. It's the Econo Kiwi Puff right here. I'm going to just take this tape off of here. I've had this roll sitting around for a while. I actually got a bunch of Econo Puff that my man James over there sent over. So we're going to just load this up here. All right, so now this is where we're going to move our pinch rollers over a little bit, just so it can be guided. So for now, I'm going to move everything over. All the way on the left side of the machine here, there is a arrow. You want to have the vinyl outside of the arrow on the right side and not all the way covering that gray. You don't want to cover the gray. Now we're going to just drop that pinch roller. I'm going to bring this other pinch roller over. There we go. It's right on top of that. Sorry, y'all. I gotta show y'all my back. The camera is in the weird position. I need to adjust this. All right. So it's in there. It's good. I'm going to move it back a little bit and then forward just to make sure it stays straight. All right, so we're good. Good, so we got it vinyl loaded up there. We're gonna jump over to the computer now and work within the software to get that design loaded up and sent over. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm going to jump over to the computer here. All right, so let me know if you can see my computer screen. You should be able to see the screen. Should be the software, the Leonardo software. To download it, I will add the download link down below. The download was simple, pretty simple. You just choose what machine you're using. I'm on a Windows PC or a laptop, and that's all I needed to tell it. And then I just downloaded it, and everything else was just normal, just like every other download that you go through. Okay, so next I have an SVG that I got off of Kittle. So if you don't use Kittle, I just went ahead and created a design in Kittle and use that design to and save that design as a SVG. So that's the design that we're going to be bringing in today onto the software here. So I'm just going to come up to file. So over here real quickly, right, if I can do a quick run around on what's happening in the software here. There's the home button. I'm going to go to the home button. The home screen here shows a little bit about the machine. Staged it really nicely over there. You can see it. And underneath of that, Caesar has some tutorials that are built in to help us win, right? So if you're a beginner like me with this software and the machine itself, you can go in here and watch some of these tutorials, but everything is pretty easy to figure out. And that was a good thing there. There's another tab here for inspiration. I like the inspiration tab because it'll give you ideas of projects that other people have done or Caesar himself has done. Like there is a methodic design there. There's something that they did on the cup for Black History Month. There's a whole bunch of like the beanie over there. It's probably a good project to pick up, you know. So then the next thing here, there's a section here for designs library. Caesar has designs in here that you can use. One thing I like about this, there are other softwares that once you upload your design, you don't have access to it. Those other cutters. This one here, you still have rights to your designs. Caesar also have materials loaded in here. I'm not sure if you can order the materials right off of here, but I don't think so because Caesar personally don't sell their products. You have to go through a resellers as far as I know. So then all the way at the bottom here, there is a design tab. That's going to take us into the software. So on the right side of the software now is where you can set up your artboard. For me, the machine itself is 24 inches. So I have an artboard set up here for 24 because I'm using a 20-inch vinyl. Okay, so that's going to be, I want to make this design pretty big that we're about to do. And over here it says cutting mat. I'm not going to use the cutting mat. One thing I like about here is this color wheel. This color wheel idea here I've seen in like Affinity Design, which is pretty easy to change the color of your SVG. That's pretty dope. All right. So over here now, as far as I know, what we're going to do, we're going to just bring in our design. It's going to be file, import. All right. File, input. I'm going to try to find that design. I think it's this one right here that says we don't play. All right, so once that come up, this window right here asks you, are you doing print and cut? You doing cut only or edible artwork? I'm doing cut only right now. So I'm just going to select cut only. We're going to go next. And then it asks for the different colors in the design. This design is going to be just one color. It was actually originally set up for a 2-color, but I'm just going to take it easy and just do a 1 color. Maybe we'll try the 2-color and try to layer the vinyl. I don't know, but right now I'm just going to cut 1 color. I'm going to hit apply. And here's the design. Right now you can't really see it because it's almost like a white on white. So I'm going to change the color of that design by just coming to this color wheel and moving it a little bit. And I think right now we're using this purple. So we'll go into purple real quick. Or we're probably using, no, I'm using the green, right? So it don't matter what color you set this as. It just depends on the color of vinyl that you're using. But for now, sake of this video, I'm going to use that. And we can change this by moving down here. Or we can just go down at the bottom of the software. Let's see. I'm on a small screen, so it's not showing that bottom there. All right, so we're not going to mess with it. There is a way to just type in the number at the bottom there, which is off my screen right now. So we're just going to make this big. I want to make this design maybe like a 16-inch design. Bam, bam. Maybe we'll go a little bigger. It just says we don't play. Let me know. Make sure you hit the like button if you guys are having some value here. I appreciate it. All right, so boom, I put my design in there. I'm going to center this. Just come to the space object tool all the way on the right here. And we're going to align this to the space. Align it that way and then align it vertically as well. The next thing that's super important here, the same thing works with any vinyl cutter. You want to make sure you are welding your design if there's overlap. All right, so if I don't weld this right now, I'm going to show you. We're going to go to send to design all the way to the top corner. We're going to send it to design. We're going to say use current mat and page. So over here right now, you can see the W overlaps with the D. That's not going to be a good cut, right? That's going to mess up. So it's always important for you to weld your design first. I make that a hobby. Even like if that design don't even need welding, I always just hit that weld button. So I like over here for their weld button is over here. It looks like 2 squares, right? Once you hover over that, it says weld. And we're going to weld this together. Now, when I go back to send the design, that overlap is gone. You can see the D and the W now joined perfectly. There is no longer an overlap there. That's going to go for a good cut when you get into cutting your designs. So we have 18.7 here. I still feel like I want to make that a little bit bigger just because the vinyl is 20 inches, so why not? Let's take it all the way. Maybe we'll put on the bigger shirt. I have a medium shirt going on here, so maybe we'll just go all the way to 20 inches. Yeah, you know what? We'll go 19.5, something like that, and I'm going to recenter it again. Boom. All right, so now this design is ready to go. It's ready to be sent to the cutter. Our cutter is connected to our computer. Everything is on there. Vinyl is loaded up as we did earlier. So now we're just going to send this over. I'm not using no cutting mat, just to mention that. The machine did come with a cutting mat, but you don't have to use it, which is super golden. Over here, I'm just going to say all artwork. Don't click the don't separate my colors. Everything is just coming in as one. And we're going to hit send. And now over here, it's important for you to check these marks right, like mirror, right? We're doing HTV, so you always want to mirror it. Always. It's cool that they have that button right there. Just mirror that thing and let it go. All right. So next thing here, I think I want to do a test cut. I'm going to do a test cut on the machine. The machine has a button for test cut. Right over in the bottom right corner, there's a button right here for the test cut. So we're going to do that before we send anything because I didn't test this. It's a brand new vinyl. And I'm going to try to weed this off and see. Are we good? I think we're good. Oh, yeah. We're good. Right? Test cut is successful. Now, I'm going to bring it back a bit. All right, back. So our test cut was successful there. We're going to go back to the software and just send this over for cut. So we mirrored it. We can also add the auto weed box. I'm going to do the auto weed box. Right? Just to have that in the mix. And that's it, right? So now we just hit the send to cutter and the design is going to start cutting. It asks you to send the artwork here. Just hit yes. There it is. It's cutting. It's doing its thing. Make sure you hit this like button for me, man, if you're liking this video so far. If you got any questions, drop it down. I think I like the cut right here. Oh my goodness, it's going off. It was literally just going off the track. Oh, we're going off there. I don't think it's centered. No. No. It's going off track. It's going off track. Already cutting in the script over there. It is going too far over. I don't want to stop it now. It seems like it's almost done. Yeah, it's done now. Oh, wow. Let's see. Yeah. We're going to have to redo that cut. Let's see how much it went off. It went off a lot. You probably can't even see it, but it definitely went off. It started off a little bit too tight over here. P, everything is good. P, play is there. The D's messed up. It's just the D that's messed up, so we're gonna have to do that again. No worries. It moved a lot. It moved a lot. I think that was on me. Let's go back into the software and figure that out. See what happened there. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna go back in here. Get it centered. Maybe I'll go a little bit smaller. Maybe we'll just do 16. Let's do 17.4. Let's center it. Okay. I'll make sure I'm in like my origin. I'm not sure what happened. All right. I think I'm going to remove the auto Wii box. I know, maybe we'll just leave it there for now. What y'all think went wrong? What do you think went wrong there? Let me know in the comments. Here's the first cut with that. Okay, we'll leave everything here. We'll run this again. Let's send it. Over here, we're still keeping it mirrored. So make sure you have enough room in the back of the machine. Okay. I do. But I'm gonna move it up because I got a whole lot more room up front of it. Good tip. I moved it up a little bit. So I'm not sure. I don't have one. Okay. I've seen a lot of user turn matching sideways because of this. Turn matching sideways. What that mean? Okay, we're gonna give it another shot and see what happens. I've got enough vinyl to figure this out. All right, so we'll add in the auto weed box. I think I'm gonna remove the auto weed box. All right, we'll remove the auto weed box and we'll send it. See what we get. Think it's gonna be good this time. Oh, he said turn the user turn machine sideways. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's still going off. That's crazy. It's definitely still going off. It's definitely still going off. Why is that? Huh. That's weird. What do you mean turn the machine sideways? Like load up the vinyl the other way and cut it the long way? Like, yeah, because that sucks. That's going off. That's going off. I ain't feeling it. That's a good bit of puff vinyl I just messed up. That's a good bit of vinyl there. What's happening? What's happening? Why? Why? See, this is why I like to figure this stuff out live. It's like not cutting all the way. Huh. Maybe the design shouldn't be centered? Because it's not cutting over. It's literally starting in the center. Maybe the design needs to be placed all the way over. Because you can see all this space right here is actually. Yeah. All right, I think. Because this is a 20-inch vinyl. And I have my mat set at 24. So if we make this. I'm going to make the actual mat size 20-inch mat. Let's do 20 by 20 here. Okay. So this way, when we center this, I'm going to move it all the way like to the beginning. Yeah, I'm going to move it to the beginning here. Instead of centering it. And we'll give it another shot. So So did you trace first? There's actually not a function of tracing in here, not that I know of. I did do a test cut, but I don't know anything about tracing on this Leonardo software. Maybe y'all can let me know in the comments. But I'm thinking this was a reason. The fact that I had it set so big. I'm gonna make this a bit smaller again. 16. Let's bring it over here. Yeah, let's go with that. And move this up a bit. Just gonna adjust it. Making sure my pinch rollers are in a good spot. Yeah, I think that was the issue too, as far as like the positioning of it. So let's run it. Let's run it again. Make sure we're mirrored. We're not going to do the auto Wii box. We would just send this off. I think we got this time, y'all. What y'all think? I think we got this time. Make sure you like this video. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all in the comments too. Bobby, D, appreciate y'all. When it gets to that D, that's the moment to see if it goes off track. It still is a lot of space on this end. Here we go. Come on. Stay there. Oh, here we go. Come on. Stay there. I think I did the D already. Yeah, I think we're good now because it already passed the point where it was actually going off track. That design is huge. It's way bigger than my heat press. That design is huge. Yeah, so that definitely was the issue, y'all. Got to make sure it's literally the design needs to be placed all the way to the. It's the same way the other software was. Oh, y'all can't see. Oh no, sorry. Thank you. My bad. Yeah, it didn't go off at all. It's actually finishing up. That design is huge, though. I'm gonna need a big shirt. See, it's done successfully. And when it's blinking like that, that's just the alert. There was two types of alerts to set up here. It was the blinking LED or a charm sound. I got too many other sounds with the heat presses. So Well, we did it this time. I don't think it's gonna fit the. We got it. It's a big sheet. It's not going to fit here. We don't play. You want to weed it? I think in the meantime, I'm going to do a second one much smaller. It's too big. I'm going to do a second one. Or another one. I'm going to make the design a little bit smaller. It's huge. It's huge. We got to take account that our heat press is a 16 by 20. It will still work the other way. Like I have a 16 by 20 heat press here, so that would still work. You know, I'm just going to weed it. I'm just going to weed it and see what we get. Now, for weeding now, I don't have a good spot to weed it at. So I'm going to reposition the camera here, and we're going to weed on the heat press. Do a quick pre-press. This is huge. Get the microphone up. This is huge. Got a weeding tool here. One thing about the Econo Puff, it weeds super like smooth too. Like there is actually no issue here. It's weeding like butter. I like to weed on the heat press because it just add a little bit of heat to the adhesive. Give you a much easier weed job. I think we'll be able to get this on the shirt. Maybe it's not as medium or small that I will wear, but we can definitely still do this. Almost there. Like it's not even breaking. It's good puff. Look at that. One shot with the puff Now we just gotta remove all the cavities, which I know is in the A, in this P. We have one in this D. There it goes. We don't play. Y'all see that? It's nice. We're gonna cut this down, cut off some of the excess material. It's a big print. Get it centered. This is one of the reasons why I actually wanted the very big one. So again, this shout out to Pro World for sending me this cutter here. I appreciate it big time. Because now we're able to do this type of print, big prints like this. Big print. All right, so let's attempt the pressing part. All right, let's attempt the pressing part of this. I'm using my Transpro Plus. This is a medium shirt. Medium shirt, Transpro Plus. I'm gonna thread it in like that. We'll give it a quick pre-press as always. Get the wrinkle and the moisture off the garment. All right, so now let's see if we can actually lay this down here. It's too big. It's just too big, too big, too big. A little bit too big. Yeah, it's way too big. We can do it in like sections. I ain't gonna waste the vinyl, so we gotta do it. All right, so I'm gonna have to tack this a few times. We'll do that, and then we'll move it over again, hit it one more time. It's probably not going, it's already puffy too. It's probably not gonna be as puffy anymore because I'm pressing it twice. But we'll see. I think it'll be good. What do you think? I want you to see the puff though. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta capture this. I gotta catch this. We gotta put this on the gram. Look at that puff. This is Econo Puff right here. This design was way too big, but we accomplished it by moving things around. Using that machine right there, the Romeo. There we go. And because of the extra press, it got a little wrinkly up here. But that puff is puffy as hell. Y'all see it? Throw some hearts up real quick if you see this. Bring it up close for you. Let's refocus this. Look at that puff. Got a little messy because I had to do it twice. Like up here got a little crinkled. crinkled a bit, but it came out really nice. You know what I mean? Let's throw this baby on. Let's throw it on. Let's throw it on. Big print. Big print. Yeah. It's a huge print. I wouldn't expect less from the big cutter. Oh yeah. We don't play. Put that in the comments. We don't play. We're not playing. Let me get the microphone back over here. Sorry, y'all. My sound is probably all choppy because I'm moving the mic all around. But yep, we got this. Came out really nice. Came out really, really nice. It's a big print. I love that. This is good for like back designs, hoodie designs. That's where that puff really come in at. Extra large print. Extra large print. You're right. Gonna start doing these extra large prints. Wow. So one thing I would do, I'll just make this a bit smaller. So we did this in what? The 17? What we did? We did like what? 17, 16? So a good 16. This is a 16 would be good. So this way, it'd be like a 16 by 15. I think that would be good right there. And I'm going to do this in another color. And we'll do the purple this time. Do the purple. And hopefully we get a better one. We'll do a little bit smaller. 15.6. A little bit smaller. I just wanted to fit on a one press so it doesn't crinkle the whole thing. Do one more. I'm gonna load up the purple this time. I had a piece of tape earlier. I don't know where I put it. So now we got the purple one. This is Econo Neon Purple. It says N purple, so I'm guessing that's neon. right, so we got one. We got it already there. I'm gonna send it back. We made it a bit smaller. We're using the purple now. Let's send this to design. Send this over. Keep it mirror, and send to cutter. It's this machine is so quiet. Like coming from other machines, you can hear that blade going. Comment down below if you know that sound, right? Like this thing is just, you can barely hear it. It's like a nice servo motor in there, and it's going really nice. I love it. I love it. My phone died. No good. Let me know. Y'all can't even hear it, right? Yeah, it sounds smooth. Can y'all even hear it? You can't even hear that thing. If that was another cutter, I don't want to keep saying it. Yep, it's super quiet. So we're gonna do another one. This is purple. Let's see. And the shirts that I'm using is from Super Soft. All right, so links will be down below to grab a cutter if you wanted it, you know. And if you can't get the Romeo, get the Juliet. Juliet is a 12-inch cutter. I just had to go big. And again, shout out to Pro World for sending me this cutter right here. I love it, and I'm super happy with this one. So I think the purple will go good on this shirt. What y'all think? So this is a Super Soft apparel. Super soft. I think it will go good on there. I'm gonna call my daughter to help me do as soon as this phone turn back on, we'll do a quick reel real quick. I need to do a reel with this one. Move this over. Nikita, come give me a hand, camera girl. Nikita, I need your help, please. Can you help me do this reel? My phone just died, so it needs to charge a few seconds here. Look at this big print. This big cutter. Can you read it? We don't play. We don't play. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna show you how to get this massive print right here using a vinyl cutter. And we'll go from there. We'll charge it back up because then I gotta take it off and weed it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna create a quick reel real quick. Appreciate y'all for hanging in there with me. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ready? Go. So I'm going to show you how to successfully print this massive print right here using puff vinyl from Econo and our Romeo cutter right here. All right, I got the vinyl loaded up in there. We just finished cutting. I'm just going to cut this off and weed it real quick. Reposition the camera for my folks that are watching live. Good. Okay, capture this part. How close is it? Don't hide in front of the camera right there. All right, good from right there. All right, so to weed this here, I like to heat up my heat press a little bit. Just get it a little warm. Just like that. And I'm going to lay this vinyl on there just to give it a nice little, smoothness when I'm pulling it off because of the adhesive getting heated up. All right, cool. Let me do a bunch of this and I'll get you to capture the weed. Captured a quick snippet of this part, just for weeding, just a quick one. You got it? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of space at the bottom there wasted, but oh well. I've had this vinyl right here I've had laying down over maybe 2 years now, just sitting down. I got boxes of this stuff. If you're just joining us, make sure you hit that like button one time. There we go. The Econo puff. Alright, can I get in here? Come closer. Are you in? Alright. So now we're just going to remove these cavities. That's the inside parts, right? We don't want that. Alright. Because I know we don't have much time. Cut out these extra ends. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cut up all this excess right here. We don't need it. Okay. And let's do this part. So to capture my center mark of this vinyl, I'm just gonna match up the vinyl, not the paper. Give it a quick pinch right here. All right. That's our center. All right, good. Boom. So let's talk about the tee. All right, so this is the t-shirt I'm using right here. It is a super soft apparel tee. Okay. You want to come on this side now? Ready? Quick, just gonna talk about the loading. All right, so next I'm gonna load up my shirt here. Just thread it on my Transpro Plus heat press right here. If you want this heat press, just comment heat press down below, and I'll send you a link to it. Okay. So that space, not that much. All right, boom. All right, just like everything. All right, so always going to commit a pre-press, 3 to 5 seconds right there. Okay, next, let me see. Make sure this fits. It fits. It'll fit. All right, cool. Now we're just gonna lay our vinyl down, puff vinyl right here. 3 to 4 fingers for the neckline. Good. You still got time? All right. Okay. So we're gonna press this right here. Recommended time is 3:05. 12 seconds. Good. All right, you're gonna catch it opening. There you go. Now. All right, it's done. Cool. Stop. Let's come in. Come in. Dang, Nikita, the phone died. The phone died. Ugh. Dang, that sucks. All right, so we're just gonna peel it. The phone checked on us. Dang, I've totally forgot we only have 5%. All right, here we go. We got the purple one. We don't play, baby. We don't play. We got the same one right here and the same one right here using our Caesar Romeo right there. The phone died. Can you believe that? Oh! All right, thank you, baby. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out the end. That Vita's not gonna save though. Oh well. The life of a content creator. It sucks. There's no reason why my phone should have been charged, but it is what it is. Damn. Yeah, it trimmed away all that excess vinyl that could have been used. You're right. You're 100% right. But again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. That was a good video, a good test there. I'm so mad my phone died. But maybe off camera, I'm gonna have to repeat that whole thing again because I gotta capture the real. But the good thing about the recording software I'm doing, it actually records everything, so I probably still get that real anyways. All right, appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out of here and comment down below if you're watching this on the replay. Comment replay, and if you need anything that we used today, all those links will be down below in this video. God bless you, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Man, my phone died. Ain't that something?